from that end zone.
Yeah. Wow. I'm disappointed in the way we lost. Okay, and we didn't really have. I'm proud of this team for making the tournament, but we knew that Abilene could shoot the three. They made 16 three-pointers. Unbelievable. And we wanted to keep them out of the middle. And I feel like we probably didn't have any gas in our tank. They concentrated a lot on Cam. And, she got in foul trouble, so I had to put her on the bench to keep her in the game. But they were collapsing, and we just couldn't get anything going. I mean, we got beat by a better team. I mean, it's obvious they beat us 3 times this year. They're very well coached. Their players play hard. They do have 3 all-conference guards on their team, and that says a lot.
Okay, we'll start off questions for the coach, and please identify yourself each time, please. Or the players, I'm sorry.
Hadar Jones, Garage Apartment Media. Kamy, as Coach mentioned, you did get into some foul trouble. How difficult was it to catch your rhythm and to be able to get things to fall, having to sit on the bench?
It was pretty difficult. I mean, sitting the bench for almost, the half of the first half, I get tight, get cold, but, I mean, there was nothing I can do at that point, so it's hard. It's pretty hard. I mean, you get cold sitting over there.
Brandon?
Question to both ladies. You're up 15-11 in the first quarter. Was it a case of fatigue that began to set in, or was it a case of where they were just able to outplay you?
I don't think it was fatigue. We lost focus. We didn't stick to the game plan. That's all it really is when it comes down to us losing leads. We're really young. We're not very experienced, so we tend to lose our focus sometimes, and that's exactly what happened.
Both questions? You want both girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I agree with what Kamy said, and also we got frustrated when they started hitting the threes. And just like you said, we're young, and we really got frustrated with the threes, so we got in our heads, and that didn't help at all.
Kamal Jones, Garage Apartment Media. This is for Kamy and Alanie. Was there anything that surprised you that Abilene Christian did on the defensive end that you didn't really see or didn't expect at that moment that kind of got y'all off rhythm shooting?
No, they did exactly what they did the first 2 games. They played zone, playing a little man, extended the zone a little bit. They did nothing different. Literally nothing different.
Yeah.
Okay. Kamal again.
Well, with y'all being seniors, and this is y'all's last year, what memories and lessons and just that culminates your whole career that you'll take with you as you move on to the next level of your life?
Want to go first?
You can.
Okay. I think I've learned just all around that life is tough, but you gotta fight through it no matter what. And I think that's the biggest lesson that I've learned, because that's a really big part of it, not just basketball but life as well. So you gotta fight through it no matter what and not give up, because you never know when your last day is. Just like we didn't know today was gonna be our last day. You never know. So.
And to just go off of what she said, just like she said, you never know. We didn't even know we was going to be here in the conference tournament. So, I mean, I hate to get religious for some of you, but I just would like to thank God for even putting us in the position we were in. And, things happen, but at the end of the day, life is still going on, and you still got to keep going and keep pushing and keep your heads up. And to my teammates that would no longer be my teammates, like the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, I just want to let them know that this is not the end. You can always get better. And, you know, you got to come back next year better, stronger, faster. You just got to work hard in the off season, and they'll be fine. I know they will.
Okay, ladies, thank you. And y'all can take your cards.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, Brandon, we'll start questions for Sandra.
These two ladies leave a strong foundation for your program. Can you talk about what they mean to this program and how they'll influence the future?
Absolutely. Alanie, when we signed her, she had an ACL, and she's really worked hard to get back. I think she's played solid for us this year. And as far as Kamy Orr, how do you replace a Kamy Orr? I mean, she's a tremendous player. Tremendous defensively, tremendous offensively. They have made an impact. The biggest thing, and what's sad is, I mean, we only won 6 conference games. And that's why I smiled earlier when they said, what's the thing they're going to remember? And I hate that. I hate they're going to remember that. I hate thinking about it. But I agree with Cam. I mean, we're happy to be here. And, it's been a roller coaster all year for us. I mean, we've had some highs. We've had really lows. We've had highs. I mean, we didn't think we were going to be here. So that it's a low. And then we go right back up and a high. Then we win yesterday with a high, and then we're back at a low. But, we've got a lot of work to do. I want to wish my seniors. I really like this team. I've said all along, I like this team. Okay, I don't like how we ended the season. I didn't think we fought hard enough. And you could say that we ran out of gas or energy and all that. But it's more the mental part. And this time of year, you've got to be physically and mentally tough enough. And I've got to do a better job as a head coach. And that starts in the off season. And I'm going to do a better job because I don't like this feeling at all. And I'm responsible. I'm the head coach, so I'm responsible. Sorry, I know I went off on that.
No, Coach, you actually just answered my question because I was getting ready to ask. You didn't shoot particularly well. How much of that would you attribute to fatigue and playing yesterday, and how much of that was the inability to? I wouldn't say inability. Let me take it.
That's a good word, though.
To not be able to make adjustments or fight through that and get better shots and better ways to make it happen.
That's been the story all year. We really don't score a lot of points. We scored a lot of points yesterday. We gave up a lot of points. Once Kamy Orr is on the bench, we have wide open shots, but we're not finishing. We're not finishing. But again, that's been the story. When the ball goes up, you're just crossing your fingers as, a head coach. And we don't have a lot of post play. We're really, really weak at at that spot. When I say weak, we got young kids. Now, please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. They're young, but they're not aggressive enough. And we got some players that we're teaching the game, still teaching the game. The IQ, we're trying to understand strategy. And sometimes we get, let's say if number 3 has hit 3 3-pointers now, I think most of the people in the stands can figure out we got to get out there and guard her. But we're still working on that, okay? And that takes time. That takes time. Did I answer it? Okay. So,
Coach, with y'all going through such a rough season this year, but making to tournament and seeing that you won a game also in the tournament with the 3 seniors leaving.
We actually have 4.
Or 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have 4.
4 seniors leaving. What are you looking forward to going forward into next season with the new crew? Well, the younger kids, plus, of course, your recruits coming in?
Well, we're going to reestablish and reconfirm what our program's about. Okay, and that, first of all, is doing the right thing, working at the championship level, and coming out every day. And we're going to work on our game. What we do in the off season is preparing us for next year. You can't wait till in September and decide, oh, okay, I want to go work on my game. And, a lot of kids nowadays, I'm not saying nowadays, it's just basketball is year-round. It's like recruiting. Recruiting is year-round. You take a minute off, somebody else is going to slip in there and get one on you. So we got to recommit to the weight room. This team did not like the weight room. And they're going to like the weight room in the offseason. There's not a choice. Again, I really like this team. But I don't like sitting up here getting beat by, I don't even know, 30 or 40. We did get beat by a better team, and Abilene, well coached, a better team. But it's the fight that we have to have. And we're going to get that refuse to lose attitude back and be tough and get physical. And like I said, the off season. And I'm excited about the off season. Now I'm going to probably, I need to sleep a little bit, but there's been but I got to get on the road and go recruiting, and that's what I'm doing right when we leave here. I'm getting on the road and I'm going to recruit. Okay. Can I say one more thing?
You
okay.
bet, Sandra.
First, I really want to thank all our fans that were here. The cheerleaders, the band. We really appreciate them coming. Of course, Josh, you do an amazing job for me. You really, and I appreciate everything you do. Steve-O, you too. Our athletic trainer, Casey. Those are the people that's behind the scenes that keep things afloat that never get the credit. And I really do appreciate that. Also, my boss, Dr. Teague, or our president, they came in to watch the game. And, of course, Southland always puts on a great tournament. Absolutely great tournament. I wish we were still here Sunday to be a part of it, but we'll be back. We'll be back. But I really had to say that. I appreciate everything.
Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you.
Okay.
I went over time.